Alright guys, welcome back to another week of day trading, and this week finally broke me. It's been a long time coming with a lot of close calls the past few weeks, but I did end up folding under the pressure this week. Alright, so since yesterday was bank holiday, I did just avoid trading, but we're back for Tuesday, and coming into today, we did just accumulate throughout the day, with price just recently taking out the Asia lows and having a bit of a reversal. We are currently respecting an hourly imbalance as well as some low time frame imbalances, which backs up price pushing higher currently, and since we did just take out the Asia lows and we are having quite a strong reversal reaction, I do want to wait to see what happens because it's likely that we could just immediately push to the London and Asia highs before we even get to trade today, and we were starting to get some accumulation on the low time frame as well, and honestly that reaction from price was putting me off quite a lot from taking a pre-market trade, which ended up being a decent call as price did just pump during market open. We did get a nice push through the London and Asia highs, so I was planning to take longs off of a retest into the low time frame imbalances if the continuation did hold, which we did get as price did retest the newly formed 5-minute fair value gap. The volume was pretty strong though, so again that was putting me off. What's with everything putting me off today? And we did just end up displacing past the 5-minute fair value gap, which is where I did decide to take the setup, as we also had a nice reaction from the 1-minute imbalance. And we did get a nice displacement candle initially, which did allow me to top up and trail my stop loss to another internal swing high on the 1 minute. And we did initially stall, but we showed the lack of buying volume as well, so the trade was pretty set and I was pretty confident. And we did get a nice displacement lower, and I did get edged quite hard for a bit, but price did get that nice dump lowered on the next candle to secure a nice win for us today. And I'm pretty happy with the setup today, mainly because of the patience I needed for the setup. I think I used the time liquidities pretty well, as I did wait for the reaction of the London and Asia high sweep before acting on my setup, which is what I said I would be working on this week. So yeah, all in all, I think it turned out really well, even though price action was a bit hard to read initially. And so yeah, I just stopped there for today to secure a nice green day to start off the week. Okay, so coming into today, we did just push higher throughout Asia and the start of London, where we did take out the Asia highs, and we did have a pretty nice reversal reaction from price. We did have an hourly inverse, which aligned really well with the reversal idea, and the low time frame was giving us some good confluences as well to back up that move. But since it was a bit early, I did want to see a bit of a retracement before going for anything. Though we didn't get that, as price did just dump heavily from market open, and we did take out the London lows from there, and the formation was really clean, so I was waiting to see how price would form on the 5-minute, and we did have a clean retest into the 5-minute order block. After seeing the next candle confirm a strong selling candle on the 5-minute, I did decide to enter targeting 1-to-1 with Asia lows as my break-even point. Though this trade immediately went into drawdown, my feel was a little horrendous in all honesty, but it happens. Price was struggling to push lower, and after quite a bit of this accumulation, I did think we were pretty cooked, as there was no volume for the follow through with my trade idea, and unfortunately I was right, as price did just pump higher to hit my stop loss quite quickly for today. Okay, honestly, today was quite a misread from me. I did misread price's intention, as we did take out the London lows and it was a really strong bearish candle, though we were showing lack of sell pressure, as we also had some bullish candles mixed in for that 5-minute candle formation, and that was the narrative that I missed out on for the setup because I was too locked in for the shorts to the Asia lows. And had I noted that narrative down, I could have waited for a shift into a retest, and seeing that lack of sell pressure from the candles, I could have entered targeting that initial area that I was waiting for a retest for. And you can see it did run really well, which does show that this has some merit, and I just got to be more careful with seeing how price reacts to the time liquidities. Overall though, I do think this is a good lesson, and we'll come back even stronger tomorrow. Alright, today was the day that I finally broke. And coming into today, we did get a massive sell-off during Asia, and we did start shopping around London with price failing to break in either direction. And we do have some nice high time frame and low time frame balances currently for the longs, and that aligns pretty well with the narrative that's being provided right now. And since there is an accumulation range with wick sweeps of the lows, I do anticipate price pushing higher overall. Though learning from yesterday, I do want to be patient and wait. Market open hit, and we didn't have too strong of a move, as we formed a wick lower and then had a decent push higher, and next candle showed some lack of selling pressure too, as the body form was really weak. And from there, I took the setup off of price pushing higher with strong volume, though I'm just gonna cut to it. I lost hella quickly today, and today's trade from me was actually dog shit. I don't know what I was doing, man. I've been pretty tired recently because I've been sleeping like 1 to 2 hours a day since the timing of work, and to be honest, I've been quite worried with uni coming up as well, so it's honestly been really cooked for me the past few days, and you can clearly see that with the dookie ass trade that I took today. And had I just waited patiently for a time liquidity reaction, I could see the reversal signature from London low being swept out and then take the setup that I went for today. But yeah guys, I have been getting done over recently. I ain't gonna stop trading though, because I actually do have a passion for trading. But if I do continue to allow my emotions to get into the way of things, then realistically this dream of mine is not going to happen. So I really just need to do better and lock in, I guess. But yeah guys, I decided to take tomorrow off since the news for tomorrow anyways is not good for me, so it's better to just avoid it. And also because tomorrow's schedule is actually going to touch me even harder if I trade tomorrow. So yeah, I'm just going to go back and reflect on the trades taken this week, and I'm sure we can come back even stronger. Alright guys, so pretty buns week as you can see. Wise it wasn't too bad, but my mental really did crash hard, which was really hard to handle, to be honest. And I've been thinking how, you know, other people have gone through harder times like these, so obviously I gotta go through these as well if I want to be a really good profitable trader. And yeah, this is something that I just gotta fuck through. And yeah guys, I am a bit worried for my health since, you know, sleep recently hasn't been that good, and I can tell that I'm just not doing well, especially with that performance on Thursday. And I just gotta keep up my game because that's all I can do. And like I said, with uni coming up, it's gonna be a hard ass struggle with work and trading on top of that, but nothing good comes easy, so I'm just gonna do my best. And I'm gonna use the time during the week and also next week to reflect, and I'll be away next week, so I won't be posting a video. I'll still be trading though, so I'll probably update the Discord on the trades I do take. And yeah guys, that's pretty much it for this week, so check out the Discord if you guys are interested. Everybody there is chill, and we're all just there to learn and grow and talk to each other, talk trading. So if you guys are keen, you guys can join up from the link in the description. And yeah guys, thank you guys so much for your support, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.